Yo, what's up, family? It's your brother Tank, and I'm back with another video. Okay, in today's topic, I want to talk about something that's a little less serious, but at the same time, it's still very serious. I want to talk about the Devin and Bill Haney. That the disrespect and the hate that they get. And I want to explain why they get that disrespect and hate. So first and foremost, to anybody that's not familiar with boxing, Devin Haney is a professional fighter, 31-0, former undisputed at 135 pounds. He was a champ at 140, and he's trying to become a champ at 147. Okay, and this brother come from a long history with his grandparents and his grandparents. His grandmother was a Black Panther. Okay, so that just give you the mindset of what type of base this brother come from, right? His grandmother was a Black Panther in Oakland, California. Okay, so that's strong history right there, right? And since this brother has become more famous and got more accolades and has become a better boxer through his career, the hate that he's getting, it goes beyond boxing. It's not boxing hate. It's not the hate that Floyd got because Floyd was just so great. It's not the hate that in some ways Mike Tyson got. Well, Mike Tyson was loved. It's not the hate that a lot of these black fighters get because of their boxing skill. Devin and Bill Haney get a extreme amount of hate is because of what they represent. And what they represent is strong, very strong black manhood, right? You got Devin, well recognized, world acclaimed, world champ, undisputed champ. And you got his father, a very proud father that came from the streets that don't accept that street stuff. He was in the streets, and he didn't teach Devin, that the way of the streets is the right way. He taught him, no, that's the wrong way. Being a real black man is standing on business, standing up for your family, moving your family forward, making a legacy, right? And the hate that these two brothers get, it obviously goes beyond boxing, because anything that they do is it's not just boxing hate. It's I hate what y'all stand for. I hate the real black manhood that y'all stand for. That's what it is. And it comes a lot, I have to say, it comes a lot from the white and Hispanic fan base. Devin Haney got into a fight with, if you're not familiar with boxing, with a guy named Ryan Garcia. Okay. And this guy, Ryan Garcia, is a drug cheat, right? He obviously cheated. It's documented that he's cheated. He took multiple drug tests. He failed multiple drug tests, and he gets zero hate from the mainstream media and a lot of fans, black and white. And I get into those black fans too, right? Those coons. But this guy Ryan, he has said racist things. He called blacks niggers and monkeys and all type of stuff, right? Wish George Floyd died again, all the crazy shit, right? But he receives no type of hate. He receives no hate. And then you got Devin on the other side, right? A black man that stands up for his family, that's moving in a way, as we should as black men. He's not on no thug aesthetic. He don't want to be a thug. He don't claim to be a thug. He don't got tattoos all on his face trying to be a thug, right? He a real black man standing on black business. And that's why I say it goes beyond boxing, because that is what this world is scared of. They scared of a strong black father raising a strong black son. Because you know what that raised? More strong black fathers and strong black sons. That brings generations of lions and real strong black manhood that this world does not want. This world does not want you to be a upright man that's not claiming gang and I'm a thug and I'm a gangster. They want you to be a thug and think you're a gangster and to attach that to black manhood. That is not black manhood, okay? Black manhood is what Devin and his father is doing. Standing on business. And it obvious, and like I said, this hate goes beyond boxing because that's what they stand for, okay? They, in their mind, they, Bill's mother programmed him to think think like a Black Panther. They hate when they hate. And when I say they, I mean everybody. Everybody that's not a black man, say what you want about it. If a black man really standing on black man business, you will be hated in this Western world. You will be hated. You will look like an oddball. You will be a nigga that some people say, oh, you just you preachy. You a preachy ass nigga. You a hotep. Yes, I am. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's a compliment. Appreciate you. And I really had to get into this topic about Devin and his father because, it obviously goes beyond boxing. And then that's why I brought up the Floyd thing, right? Floyd Mayweather was also a brother that was really hated in the boxing community. And not the same way that Devin is hated. Floyd was hated basically because he was winning and he could not be stopped. He could not be stopped. And he was a ferocious guy, he'll win pretty, he'll win tough, he'll win however way he want, right? But he was cocky with it. And all of his hate, it was boxing related. It was boxing related. But see, the hate Devin and his father get, is racist. I hate you black man that's standing on black power business. That's the hate that Devin and his father is getting. You see, real people in this boxing community see it. And if you're watching this video, you really don't know too much about boxing, look into it, man. The real serious hate that these two upstanding, man, I salute these black men. Like, they real upstanding, They think like Black Panthers. They think like a man that's standing for black people, that's on black business. A lot of whites and Hispanics, and, I gotta say what it is. They don't like if you come like that, they don't like that. Especially when you unapologetic about it. You unapologetically black, unapologetically African. They hate that. That's their biggest, not fear, their biggest, when it come to black men, because they know when black men think like that, that's when we will no longer breed these people like a Javante Davis. I gotta call his name because he is a diametric opposite of what a true upstanding black man is, And then I try my best, to be for that brother. I really try my best to, but he's like Riley from the Boondocks. That's the best way I can describe him. He's Riley from the Boondocks. Not Riley grown up. Riley as the 8-year-old boy. I look at Javante, I don't see a man. Like, I see a child. And that's no disrespect. I'm trying to be as respectful as possible. But when I see Javante in his aesthetic, in the way he act, I see a child wanting the thug image. And that is not black manhood. And that's why a lot of these fans, a lot of these race fans in the boxing game, they don't really got too much problems with Javante, because he's giving them what they want. Oh, he just a thug. Okay, that's how we see black men. We see him as thugs and fools and niggas. They get their face all tatted up. Okay, that's how we see black men. Cool. But this black man, Devin Haney, standing on business, standing on black business, got a strong black father. That's scary. I don't like seeing a nigga like that. I don't like seeing a nigga that's standing up for his community, that stand up for his religion, that's dangerous. That's scary. Fuck this nigga. Okay? And that's why the hate for Devin and Bill Haney goes beyond boxing. And that's why I had to make this video to explain that, It's very it just lets you know where you at in this Western world. These people, they'll never let you forget where you at, They'll never let you forget. It'll be the smallest things they'll try to throw at you. The smallest little slight things they'll accept and won't accept. Like, why you accept a thugged out nigga with multiple baby mamas wanting to be thugged out, face fucking tatted up? Like, why you accept him, but you won't accept this black man standing on business, love his family, love his religion? Why is he the problem? And men of other races blatantly disrespecting his race, calling him all type of backwards words, monkeys, everything, right? Zero hate. And I want to get into those coons that don't care what Ryan is saying or is looking past it, right? Brothers like that, they belong over here, and they deserve everything they're going to get from these people, because as we're seeing now in these times, people really don't think that they can't become slaves again. That's the scariest part. You really don't think slavery is possible again. They really think that. They really think, oh, that was the past. That's gonna stay the past. No, motherfucker. The chains and whips can come out again. It starts in your mind. Well, however you perceive yourself to be, that's how the world gonna perceive you. You perceive yourself as a thug. Okay, you a thug. Guess what we do to thugs? We lock them up in chains. We throw away the key. You present yourself as a black man standing on business, a soldier, a god, a king. You it's no bond. You can't put no bonds on me. Okay, and that's what they hate, because that's what they inevitably want you to be. They want you to become a slave again. Okay? Heed the words I'm saying, black brothers out there. That's all I got today for this video, man. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. I'm out. Peace.